Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Riri. Whew. Rihanna is clapping back on the internet. I don't know why people haven't learned from Riri's past. Riri is not someone that you come for on the internet. So first of all, she's a Caribbean girl. She's gonna clap back. We were cultured on self-defense. She's gonna clap back. It doesn't matter how much money she has. She sees herself just as an average citizen with a few more zeros in her bank account, of course, but she's gonna clap back. So what had happened was, someone, I think if I have this correct and if I'm understanding correctly, there's this clip of Riri and Rocky. They went to an event together. I think it had to do something with one of Rocky's film event because you know that Rocky he starred in Eyes to Low. He was nominated for, breakout artist. He did not win, of course, but you know, it is still a big deal for him to get nominated. So it was a short clip of Riri and Rocky, and Riri, they were doing the smooches. Someone commented, Rihanna is gone. And Rihanna responded, Clarissa Shields type gone about him. Now, when Rihanna said that, you know, when Rihanna says anything on the internet, because the people are not getting any music from the girl. The other day, you know what's funny? The other day, Rihanna released a Savage X Fenty, campaign for Valentine's. So she's early at it because, you know, there are quite a few lines out there. And she was looking stunning as hell. But when many people saw it, and because it's so early in January, even though she was in bed, many people were not thinking about Valentine's. So many people like, oh my God, finally, we're getting the album, because you guys do know that she keeps talking about the album is coming and all of that. So people were like, oh my God, we're getting an album. And they were like, oops, oh no, she's just advertising Savage X Fenty. So the internet, whatever she does, the internet is going to follow because they're not getting music from her. And she is now a family woman. So whenever she says anything, the internet will, you know, keep up with whatever she's going on with. So when the person made that comment and Riri saw it and she responded saying Clarissa Shields type gone about him. And the internet, everyone was going off and some people were like, I know that's right. Don't mess with our girl. Honey, Clarissa Shields joined the chat and she was like, period, Rihanna, you know. Let me tell you, Clarissa Shields did not get the reference. She did not get the reference. So she joined in on the shade room and she was like, period, Rihanna. So people, they started now going after Clarissa Shields, saying that she's so slow she doesn't get it. Clarissa Shields doesn't care. She says Rihanna knows her first and her last name, and that's all that's important. And hey, can you blame the girl? No, you can't. I think everyone's personality is different, and I think the reference is funny, and I do believe that Rihanna was being like, not intentionally shady to Clarissa, but I believe the statement about Clarissa type Shields gone crazy about him, it's a bit of a jab. It is. And for those who know. But you know what? Irrespective of that, I do like Clarissa Shields. I love her personality. And yeah, and she is who she is, and that's just it. Clarissa is Clarissa. But Riri coming out to clap back on the internet, do you guys love to see it? Because like hell, I love to see it. And she's standing 10 toes down and firm about her man, A$AP Rocky. No, this is kind of, well, even though it really doesn't mean that she's gonna do this, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's this rumor circulating across the internet saying that Rihanna is saying she's not going to sign a prenup when she's getting married to Rocky. And I think someone, I don't know what happened, but like for the past 3 months, I can see a bit of an attempt to, smear Rihanna's reputation. I've been observing it, because that people generally, they don't speak bad about Rihanna. And if they have something to say that they don't agree with, they say it, but people don't generally drag her. But I've noticed that people have been dragging her for things that doesn't even make sense, because someone started the rumor a couple weeks ago saying that, she's saying no prenup between her and Rocky. And that does not make sense, right? We know that Rihanna has always been smart, and as she got older, she got wiser as well. We know she is definitely in love with Rocky, but there are several things that can tell us why she would never go no prenup with Rocky. That's a business that has a lot of investors tied to it, including Jay-Z himself. She's going to go prenup if she gets married. And I think what is holding up the marriage between her and Rocky is the terms and conditions of the prenup. I think it's the terms and conditions of the prenup that's holding up their marriage. I think she wants to do a prenup that is fair, and she wants to protect her assets the best way, because remember that Rihanna's wealth keeps growing. And even though she hasn't released any new music, Rihanna does make a pretty penny every year off her music when it comes to her royalties and everything. So she has a lot to protect, and I believe it is her money and asset. It's the only reason why she hasn't walked down the aisle with this guy. I believe she just, is wondering, should I do this? I think that Rihanna knows how to compartmentalize, and I believe that, while she's deep in love with Rocky, I believe that she is firm in protecting what she has worked very hard for, because make no mistakes, she has worked very hard for everything that she has achieved, and there's only 1% of people like Rihanna. Imagine coming from, the Caribbean. Your family has nothing. You're coming from humble beginnings. You come to America and you made something of yourself, so much so that you were given and crowned national hero to your country. And everywhere you go, people just love you for who you are. And she's a billionaire, and that is very, very rare. That's the 1%. So she's not going to come this far just to hand it over to a guy, even if she has 3, 4, 5 kids with him. She's not just going to hand over her wealth and her asset to this man. She's going to protect it, and she's going to protect it for her kids. I believe she's going to look at her mother and father as a primary example to protect her money and assets. I do believe so. But anywho, she says that she's Clarissa Shields type gone crazy about her man. I don't think that needs any explanation. Neither am I surprised about the reference. That is definitely Rihanna. You can tell that both parties are deeply in love with each other. I do believe so. But anywho, guys, I want to hear from you though. What's your take? And while you're at it, do all you need to on this video to support your girl. Peace.